Hello, and welcome to a special episode of Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U. Why is this special, you ask? Well, other than them recently announcing Lucas and the Smash ballot, this is also the last week before Mewtwo comes out and a balance patch. So once this balance patch comes out, then all of your previously saved replays you will not be able to view them anymore. So I decided might as well record some of these replays, not all of them, because all of them are not worth saving or recording. But I'll go through some just so I can have them before they get deleted, and I'll also commentate. Now I'm going to start. This was like right when I got the game, actually, so you can see, like, I'll be terrible at first, but then, you know, as the replays go on, I'll get a little better. So I want to start with this one first because something really cool happens in the beginning on Marth. When I first, it starts right here, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that was a cool little rest combo. I say combo in quotation marks because that's not really a combo. He could have avoided it if he wasn't terrible. But when I first did that, I was like, oh my god, I just pulled off a rest combo. That was the coolest thing ever. But it wasn't. We were both just bad. Maybe if this was Melee, that would have been a true rest combo, but not in Smash 4. This guy was actually pretty good. Either that or I was just, again, still terrible. He blew himself up. But yeah, I'm still pretty bad at this point, but I like this replay because this guy was pretty good. And he read that roll so hard. When everyone starts first playing this game, they roll a bunch, and myself included. I don't do it as much now. When I first started, I rolled like a lot. Yeah, that was also stupid. Never use rollout against someone with projectiles, unless you know what you're doing. That was stupid, because I tried to grab him after his first hit. Don't know why. Probably because I'm bad at this game. But, alright, what that was, usually you cannot rest during Link's 3-hit jab, but sometimes what Links will do is they'll do two jabs and not do the third one, but then do like a smash attack. So I just rested him after the second jab and then actually hit him, which is surprising. I coulda... That was also stupid. That could have been... Wow, that actually hit him. I think this is where yep, land that back air. Back air rage, man. So that was a pretty good fight. After I go through some of these replays, I'm going to actually do some more one-on-ones. And I'm only going to include good matches. It's not going to be like last time where like half those matches were bad. This one is that whole trampoline kill, which is... Damn it. This one was that whole trampoline kill, which is already... I already have that as a video. Oh, I like this one. This replay is a perfect example of karma. This guy isn't the best, but again, neither am I at this point. And I mean, what the fuck am I talking about? I'm still not the best. I'm still a scrub. But people can be really, like, real douchebags in this game. Take this game so seriously. And these guys aren't even like tournament players, and they still get so salty and so mad. Like this guy, for example, as you'll see in a few seconds. I'm gonna plan on recording another episode of this once Mewtwo comes out. I'm sure when I do that, there will be a ton of scrubs playing as Mewtwo in For Glory, and that'll be fun, destroying their hopes and dreams. And I'll also play as Mewtwo a few times too. From all the videos I've seen of him, he's pretty much exactly like he was in Melee. He has all of his same normals, all of his same specials. I mean, they may have different properties, but it's pretty much exactly like he was in Melee. A lot of rolling around going on. Again, like I told you, don't do that. Oh, trying to fish for that back air. You can see his shield is... Oh, got him that time, but not enough. He's trying to come back. Don't know what he was thinking there. I think this is where he kills me. Yeah, he does that tornado and hits me at the very edge. So he taunts, goes to my spawn, does some little teabagging. You can tell he is, I don't know, salty? I don't know. But, like you say, I didn't even do anything. When I killed him, I just stood there. So at this point, I'm like, wow, this guy. I think he does it. I think he taunts again, too, somewhere. I don't remember. So this is a case of perfect karma. Gets his shield broke. Gets taunted and rest. I think he left right after this too, which was even better. So yeah, don't be a douchebag in a match, otherwise something like that will happen. Oh, this one was funny. Sometimes when I'm playing 1v1s against Mega Mans, and I take their Ripper Blade, I just won't even fight them, and then I'll just run away from them for the whole match. So at first, I guess I'm kind of fighting him, but then I took his Ripper Blade. And I was like, you know, I think I'll just keep this for the rest of the match. This guy gets, he gets pretty mad too. Again, people take this game way too seriously. Sometimes you just gotta have fun. Let's see. So, Lucas has already been announced. Still haven't heard anything about tournament mode or the new Miiverse stage. I guess they'll be coming with Lucas, because they didn't say anything about it with Mewtwo on the last Nintendo Direct. What's going on in the stage here? If he was smart, he would have used his down air on the ledge, because I didn't have any invincibility. It's also really funny when I have their Ripper Blade and they try to throw it, and nothing comes out. with this whole Smash Ballot thing, I read a list somewhere where it has like Japan's most requested characters for the Smash Ballot, and I'm not lying, the top 6 choices were all fucking characters from previous Smash games, like Wolf, Roy, Pichu. Like, here we have a chance for some brand new characters to get into the game, like King K. Rool, and these motherfuckers want characters that have already been in the game, and most of them are just clones too, like Pichu and Roy. Why the fuck would you want a clone of a character who's already been in the Smash game when you could have a brand new character with like a brand new moveset? I don't understand fucking people. But whatever. I voted for... I say that, but I'm a fucking hypocrite. I voted for Daisy, because I love Daisy. Best princess. If they did put Daisy in, I'm sure she'd just be a clone of Peach or something. I mean, and then again, I wouldn't even mind. But I mean, Daisy's never been in a Smash game. So yeah, still running from this dude. There's 2 minutes left. I mean, if you're Mega Man at this point, I mean, what do you even try to do? The Smash Ballot is also going to... Oh no, I dropped it. I was so sad when I dropped it. Then he throws another one. I was like, yes, and he killed himself. At this point, I guess he just quit. But that was really funny. For me, anyway. I don't know if he thought it was funny. Oh boy. Let's see what we have next. This is a pretty good fight, I guess. Bowser is really strong in this game. And he's also pretty hard to kill too. He's a fat fucker. I thought I was gonna... Well, I'll just let it play. I'm getting destroyed here in the beginning. Finally get a hit in. I don't know what that was, but I mean, it worked. And now I'm gonna get punished. Well, yeah, that wasn't too bad. He could have did his down B. That would have hurt a lot more. Sing is a lot better in this game. It's still pretty bad though, but there are some uses for it. Especially if your opponent, especially if your opponent is not expecting it. I got killed by a throw. Getting killed by throws in this game is so lame. But I mean, what are you gonna do? I mean, you're Jigglypuff, and the other guy has Rage, so fuck me. I liked it better in Melee, where I don't play Melee. I like to watch it. It's fun to watch. But there were like barely any throws I killed in Melee. In this game, pretty much any character's throw can kill if either of them are at a higher enough percent. Like 120 or something. Except for Jigglypuffs, of course. So I'm at 73, which is pretty much dead for Bowser's attacks. So I gotta be real careful here. That is not a good example of being careful, but you know. Still not good at this game. So yeah, he can pretty much kill me with anything at this point. The good thing is, though, since I'm in Rage, Rest will be able to kill at a lower percentage. I think for Bowser without Rage, it requires around like 60, but I could probably Rest him right now and kill him. That's if I can get it off. He does have a lot of unsafe attacks, though, so... That grab would have killed me if he would have got it. And he got rested. I mean, that's one of the good things with Jigglypuff. If you just play patiently, and like their percentage will restful kill, and you just play patiently and wait for him to make a mistake, I mean, you can definitely bring it back and kill him. I think there was another match like that. So in this one, I'm fighting my friend who plays this game locally. He's a lot better than me. He mains Link and Rosalina. Well, Rosalina was his sub. Although he went to a tournament recently, and he didn't use Link, he used... That could have been an easy rest. I still have problems with knowing or punishing attacks with rest that are definitely rest punishable. Anyway, he went to a tournament. He used Rosalina, but he placed second place. But the funny part is, he lost to a guy using Link. So that was pretty ironic. Yeah, he's still better than me. He's been playing since Melee, although he doesn't play Melee anymore. He played Link in Melee. This is just another one of those fights where if you just play patiently with Jigglypuff and wait for your opponent to make a mistake, then you can come back and win it. And actually kill him. Neutral area is pretty good. Yeah, Link has just so many unsafe attacks. Except the only thing you have to worry about with Link is all of his projectiles. And making sure you don't do stupid stuff like that. Yeah, that's the thing he just did. Like, he did 2 jabs and then his up smash instead of his 3rd jab. So I probably could have rested him after the 2nd jab. If I was close enough, I couldn't tell. I usually can't react to that stuff either. I don't know how I did it against when I was playing the other Link, but, you know, whatever. You can actually rest out of a lot of characters' jabs in this game. There's a video. Wow, I almost died there. Let's count all the times I almost died. That was 1. 2. We'll say that's 3. 4. Nah, I'm fine there. 5. That's 5, right? We'll say that's 5. Oh, I fucked up there. Oh! Let's say that's 6, because I could have been dead easily if that would have hit me. Oh! So yeah, don't ever give up as Jigglypuff, because something like that can happen. I almost died 6 times, but nope, I hung in there. Okay, this is the other one I wanted to see. So, Sing is better in this game than it was in Melee and Brawl. It has a bigger larger hitbox. It hits 3 times in sync with Jigglypuff's song. If you want to know the exact hitboxes, if you if you go to any mode where there's like a sandbag, just use Sing on the sandbag, and you'll see the sandbag react every time the Sing hitbox is active. So you can use that to tell when the Sing is active. Anyway, the Sing hitbox is deceptively large, and sometimes characters will walk up to you and try to charge like a smash attack and get hit by it. Or they'll do kind of like it's usually their character's side B attack where they kind of like rush you, like Fox's Phantom, Ike's Dash. If you use Sing, then if you time it just right, it'll hit them out of it, their attack, and you can like run it to them. It also works with Captain Falcon's Falcon Kick, Raptor Boost. You just have to be really good with the timing. And usually it's not even worth taking the risk, because characters can just if the other character's in the air, then Sing will not hit them. They have to be on the ground. But I mean, you can be on the air and use Sing as long as they're on the ground. But the reason why I want to show this off is because there's a thing you can do with just Link involving his Gale Boomerang. If you're on well, it doesn't matter. If you're behind the Gale Boomerang as it comes back to Link, then it'll push you towards Link, or towards wherever it's going. So you can use this once he throws his Gale Boomerang, it usually works best when they're on the ground and they throw it straight at you. If you can get in front of it and then use Sing, then the Gale Boomerang will actually carry you to Link, and the Sing will hit Link. And I've actually used this with varying success. It's usually worked out pretty good. If the opponent knows it's coming, then they can pretty much just hit you with a smash attack or something, or just with their projectile. I mean, usually what happens is they don't even see it coming, and they either get hit with Sing, or they just throw a projectile out or something and it hits you, which isn't that big a deal. But if they know about it, see, look. See, just like that. It's pretty much just a surprise factor. You don't want to do it unless you know that they'll be in... First of all, you don't want to do it until they're at a higher percent, so Sing will last longer. And Rest will kill them, because that's what you ideally want to do. And I'm pretty sure that will never work twice against an opponent, because once they see it the first time, they'll know how to properly punish it the second time. So, it's just something to keep in mind, though. It usually will catch your opponent off guard. Let's see. Okay, this is what I was talking about with Ness in my previous video. If you're fighting Ness, something you can do with Jigglypuff, or any character, really. It works best with Jigglypuff, though, since she has a lot of jumps. If Ness is recovering, and he doesn't have his jump, and he has to use PK Feather, you can position yourself behind him. He just fucked up there. But you can position yourself behind him to where the PK Feather hits you, and Ness will just die. You can also do this if Ness is far away from the stage enough, and he's low, and he tries to use PK Feather to bounce off the stage. I want to pause right here for a second. If Ness uses PK Thunder to hit himself into the stage, then he can keep on doing it. So you can also do this to stop him from doing it. See, I just absorbed the PK Feather, and now he's dead. And if he tries to hit himself on the stage so he can do it again, just position yourself good to where you can hit the feather instead. It's super exploitable and pretty easy to do. You just have to be careful not to get hit by it. You have to know when to back off, when it's not going to work, or when to just simply hit him with a neutral air or something. Let's see what this replay is.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, the Mario Kart DLC also comes out next week too. Xenoblade 3D comes out Friday. You know, a lot of stuff to play, and not any time to play it because of school. Yay. I hit him out of his jump, but he was close enough to the edge where he didn't have to PK Thunder. Trying to get that grab. Owie. I always try to do that. Whenever I hit someone with pound and they go straight up in the air, I try to like run behind them. And, like cross them up thinking this is like a real fighting game. Be like, oh, I'm gonna cross this guy up. He's gonna be blocking the wrong way. I think he just falls here. Oh, no, it stage spiked him and... Oh, that absorbed his PK Feather again. Okay. So yeah, just position yourself right and you can do that. Once again, easier to do with someone like Jigglypuff or Kirby. With lots and lots of jumps. I don't... Oh. One thing I do want to show off in this is... This was me and my friend who placed in the tournament. He was playing as Rosalina. Something you can really do to easily kill Kirby is arrest him out of his... When he uses stone, and then when he transforms out of it, you can hit him with the rest. Usually good players won't use stone, but I mean this Kirby's pretty good. He knows somewhat what he's doing. You can also bait Kirby into using stone by down throwing and then jumping up like once or twice to bait him into using stone, which is what I do sometimes. Most of the time, good Kirbys won't fall for it, but you'll get one Kirby who will use stone, and you can really punish it with rest. I do it in this match. I'm not even really going for Kirby right now. I could have rested Kirby right there, but it wouldn't have killed him. And there's no team attack, so I would have been screwed. See, right there. Just run up to him and rest him. He usually will not have time to recover. But you just gotta... that fucking Parasol killed me. Wow. You just gotta know, you just gotta feel it. If you have trouble feeling it, play a Shulk some, and... Wow, I think I just went for a YOLO rest there, I don't even know. If you have trouble feeling it, just play a Shulk some. They'll really teach you. That's everything in this replay. Again, just went for another YOLO rest. It's a shame there's no stocks in 2v2s. Oh well. Oh, I think that's all the replays that I want to... Actually... Okay, so with Marth, some of the things you can do with Jigglypuff. First, you can duck under his standing grab. I don't think you can duck under his dashing grab. If you're close enough, you could duck under his grab and rest him. I mean, if he does a standing grab, then I'm assuming that you're going to be close to him, so you can rest him out of that. You could duck under his neutral B. and rest them if you're close enough, or down tilt them. Whatever you do, do not shield his neutral B, because that will kill you. It will break your shield and kill you. You have to side dodge, move away, or duck. One of the things you can do with Jigglypuff with Pound, Pound does a shit ton of shield damage, but it will not break anyone's shield in one hit. You have to hit them with something else first. What I've found is their shield will break with one back air and then a pound. See, that's the back air, there's the pound. So like I did there, you want to hit them with the back air, but space it, like go back, so they can't grab you as soon as you do the back air like I did. Then just come right in and use that pound. Because they'll probably be thinking you're going to do another back air, and they'll try to shield and grab. And, yeah, see, that time I did a neutral air, or was it a forward air? And then I did the pound, but that didn't do it. You have to use a back air, and then follow up with a pound. A neutral air and a forward air will not do it. Alright, so I'm going to play this replay again. Last time I talked about the back air and this pound, and not to use neutral or forward, unless you know it'll break their shield. But this time I want to talk about counter. Characters with counter. Usually good players will not use counter. I think Shulk is the only exception, because his counter is really good. It has a lot of active frames, and in certain modes, or certain stances, whatever, it'll pretty much kill. But usually characters like Greninja, Marth, Lucina, Ike, Palutena, they will not use counters if they're good. But you can bait them into using their counter. If you're Jigglypuff, or any character really, by using a down air, and then jumping up and using an up air. So if you use a down air and jump up towards them, and try to up air them, and see what they do. See if they try to air dodge, see if they counter, just see what they do. And usually your up air won't even hit them, but it'll get them thinking that once you do a down air, you're going to follow up with an up air. That's what you want to do. So what I did there is I did a down air, but I didn't follow up with an up air. I waited for him to see what he was going to do, and I saw that he countered, so I just hit him with the rest. So I'm just saying, like, mix it up some. Use a down air, try to follow up with an up air after a down throw. Sometimes just don't follow up with anything and see what they do. See if they air dodge, see if they counter, and just properly punish it. But again, though, usually most good players will not use counter. They may, though, you know, it all depends. That's it. Seen everything else. I don't think... Oh, this one. This is another case of just having fun. I think in this match, all I use is Sing and Rest. These guys aren't good, but it's still fun. And you can see just how good Sing is. I mean, all I'm doing is singing the entire match, and we still won. He just killed himself. Yeah, if they have like any kind of momentum, when you use Sing, like that Captain Falcon Punch, they'll just like go sliding. Sing has a lot of weird properties that that other people could explain better than me. I think there's a whole thread on Smashboards about Sing. Yeah, it's fun. I got them both that time. Didn't kill either one of them though, which is a shame. Oh well. Although, even though I was just talking shit about counter is good for punishing attacks with long startups like Captain Falcon Punch, Warlock Punch, Falcon Kick, Raptor boost. Attacks like those. Ouch. Right now I'm at -2, and my partner's at +4. Talk about an assist. I would have rested Captain Falcon there if Palutena wasn't in the way. I got dead again. That was a close match. I think we only won by... because my partner was +4 and I was -3. And then they were just -1. So we ended up being +1 and they were -1. So that was a close match. I think that's all the replays that I want to show. So, enough of that, and let's do some 1v1s. Hopefully we can get some good matches with no lag. Although that's being extremely hopeful.